Yeah, that's right. Awesome Andy is in Marvel Snap's #1 deck, which is really, really cool to see. And it's actually all thanks to Venus here, which has added a really powerful new tool to Aurora shells. Although she herself does not benefit from Aurora, of course, if that buff is hitting 5, 6, 7 cards in play, as it often does, sometimes even more, that's an extra 5, 6, 7 power thanks to your Venus, kind of turning Aurora into a +3 instead of a +2. Not to mention a lot of the cards in this deck very naturally add their own power. Thing, Iska, Drax, Sam, Herbie. Zombie Mr. Fantastic kind of double taps on Venus because the horde itself gets buffed, and then he also gives it another activate here. Can actually be worth 3, 4, 5 extra points sometimes on Venus. And now Awesome Andy as well, which I don't remember seeing in these decks too often in the past, but I think just fits in so well with Venus as a way to make this buff even bigger, and of course as an activate body, that he's now a great fit in Aurora decks too. And that's why this one currently has the best cube rate and best win rate, as far as I can tell, post Infinite on Untapped, which means you're going to be able to climb really successfully with this deck. It's one of those decks too that can kind of sort of answer or match up with anything. It has various ways to win. It can kind of go wide board and get a lot of power in 3 different spots. It actually has surprising amounts of answers to stuff, with Cosmo as a kind of tech card. Spider-Ham can snipe some results, and Thing can actually remove cards sometimes too, if you get lucky, or position this well to kind of answer some of your opponent's build-arounds. So it's both a deck that can put out power, but has a surprising amount of flexibility, and I think that's why it's both good when it comes to cube rates, because those tech cards can kind of net you some big surprising wins, but also really high win rates just because it's really consistent in its power output as well. So yeah, it seems Venus has really taken this one to the next level. That's why it's the #1 deck, and I think you're going to see some really cool games in this video. Nothing to do on turn 1. God, please give me a turn 2 play. We have 4 of them. It would be brutal to miss, and we miss. Deep Space also kind of brutal. I think it still allows you to get buffed by Aurora, but otherwise kind of brutal. Drax kind of always loses. Hey, Murder World's funny though. That's cool, cute. God, please don't play a bigger card. Well, it's not possible for you to move there though if they do, right? Copycat is what? Well, it doesn't matter. She's turned off. What was she gonna be? Oh, Hydra Bob. Okay, cool. They do still get their card, of course. Discount, I mean. Go Cosmo Ham. I kind of just want to go Iska. I think they play a card left though, not right. So I don't know. Oh, 2 cards right. That's good news, I think. That means Iska's likely to tick off. Tick them off too. Yeah. That was Doom 2099. Okay, unlikely to be great, but I guess. Oh, dude, Drax Atlantis sucks. I didn't even think about Drax Atlantis sucking, but I guess it gave my Iska a chance here, so that's maybe still worth it. Do you go crazy wide here just to set up Aurora, or do you maybe just trust Aurora? Oh God, I didn't play Spider-Ham. You should go mid. Probably mid. Oh, this is a Loki Ultron deck we've played. Double Bob mid is really funny, actually. I like that a lot. Iska is like so hard for them to beat. Right. It's so hard for them to beat. I think you just do this, don't you? Like, aren't you fine with this? How do they beat this? We got end of turn, activate, ongoing, and on reveal. I mean, this has got to be the move, right? Just let us Iska hold down 1 spot. And then, I mean, there are obviously ways, Shadow King, etc. Did that deck have Shadow King? God, I can't remember. We played it the other day. I feel like it did. Every deck's got Shadow King these days, so we would probably lose to Shadow King. You could maybe get away with Aurora right. Shadow King would put them to 12. The thing is, like, they Loki'd a while ago. They just might not have Shadow King, you know? Doom looks like it's not going off. God, don't have Shadow King. Please, God. Don't have Shadow King yet. Oh, that's gonna be fine always, right? Yeah. She hasn't gone off yet, so. Oh my god, dude. They are going, oh my god, dude. She is so nuts. They actually went so much harder than I expected. Infinity Mindstone Aurora is completely insane to beat. Wow. Wow. Wilson was an insane hit off Time Stone. They only had 2 cards in hand, so it was pretty likely, actually. I mean, just nuts. And Aurora actually had a ton of buffs. They had on reveal, end of turn, and well, on reveal I guess got split, but still 8 extra power basically from Aurora is nuts. And we still barely held down left. I can't believe we've won this game. Iska at 32 is kind of busted. This card is still kind of cracked, I think. Loading up left with bodies is always good. Get those free points for sure. Ooh, cool emotes, opponent. Hello, fist bumps indeed. Zombie fist bumps even. I don't know why I use the zombie fist bumps instead of the regular ones, but I do. One of the few things where I don't use like the base version of something. Kirby early to see as many options as possible is great. Venus can probably go right. I don't know. We do lose, like we have 2 activates here, right? We didn't spread these. Oh my god. Dang, dude. We are not good at World Chip unless we hit exactly Iska. Cosmo, what was the opponent's deck? They played Victoria Hand. It's like Aurora is one of my highest point cards, but Cosmo could be really disruptive. It just depends on what else I find, you know? Oh my god, do you rip Cosmo or not, guys? I mean, like, in theory, the safe bet is probably Venus Aurora stuff. So I'm going to do this. I really, really want Iska, though. Like, Iska's the farmer here for sure. Iska's just incredible here. Thing is also pretty okay. Thing into Aurora's probably good. You got activate into turn there. You don't go Cosmo then because you're going Aurora. Gambit deletes either Venus or Andy. If they can even get their Gambit done, it might be hard to get it done because they just don't have the space or time to generate that now. Thing's really, really good though. Thing's just a big dude, and Aurora's pretty big too. I think this is lining up well. Even if we lose like a Venus now or something, it's okay. They can't possibly finish Gambit this turn because they only have 5 energy. They haven't generated another card, right? We've seen everything they've played. There's no earthly world for them to finish these Gambits. They're just playing them for bodies, I think. So this should be fine. We're gonna destroy a card too with Thing. So that's some more points gone. There's just no way. What on earth could you have here? They're going for it though, dude. That's making me really nervous. What are you going for here, dog? What do you have? Oh, that Gambit's pretty spicy if it hits Thing, actually. Wow, they had Shadow King too, dude. So they were just turning off my Thing, maybe hoping that was enough, but it's just so many points. God, what a horror scene. 3 Gambits, man. But good stuff for us. Good win. It's not the ideal setup for us, but it worked. Even worse for them. Ham left, sure. Yep, Sam on 2 is good. Sam got nerfed like a couple times, right? What was he originally? I feel like... wasn't he a 2/2 for a minute? Did he get rebuffed? I can't remember what got nerfed. I know this went to 0 instead of 1, but then like, well, I just can't remember. I feel like he's still so good. What changed? Venus hit. That's a good hit. Oh, Jeff Venus denied Spider Ham. Let's go. Oh no. Well, I guess I just don't give them the shield then, huh? Shame I can't swap these up. I guess we just keep the shield. It's still a body for Aurora, so it's fine by us. We also get a cool Jeff, maybe. No, they're moving their Jeff, of course. Yeah, no, we don't get a Jeff. They just get a free Sam. Kitty Pride not big enough for Drax. I think we just spread out our activates here. No problem. Oh, it's true we can't move our shield anymore, so I'm kind of committed left. If the Horde goes left and Drax never moves, that could be a bit of a problem. Maybe you go Iska here then, just to make sure you have some points left. And we kind of expect them to start playing there a lot. There are currently 2 end of turn cards there, which is kind of a waste for Aurora, but maybe okay. Just because, like I said, I'm just protecting the location more than anything here. And yeah, Iska's gonna tick here. Oh no, she's not. Drax screwed us. Kitty Pride, no. Drax, I need you to move elsewhere, you idiot. Yeah, like we said, spread these. and then just hope Aurora holds. I would really love that Drax to move, but if it doesn't, you're gonna win left for sure. Might make it. Oh, this might move the Drax right this turn. Maybe not though, because they're not getting Jeff buffs. It may not be big enough. So I'm gonna have to kind of decide where Aurora goes. Currently, I'm thinking mid makes more sense, but I don't know. Oh, Kitty, I wish you were 1 point bigger, dude. That's so sad. Man, it's like so hard because you just don't know where your Kitty's going here. I'm gonna go right. I don't know. Well, like we technically still contest left like this. Left is they're going to avoid left, right? They don't want to contest that Iska. Maybe the Drax just gives us some flexibility here, but we're sending him to 9 sometimes. I hope we hit the Iska so that Drax is more likely to move, because Zombie Giant Man in particular would move the Drax, but I don't know if he may not cover, so he might not move if he doesn't cover. That said, their horde's not huge yet, so it might cover. You know, they like Zombie Giant Man right, Kitty Pride mid or something, whatever it is, you know. We'll see. Don't have a lot of points right either way. Strife? That's probably gonna be Zombie Giant Man, right? Omniversal Presence, Pit of Exile. That's not gonna help. That's Zombie Giant Man, I bet. Yeah. Zombie Giant Man. Oh, because he's wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. We literally tie exactly. Which they played around Iska accidentally, probably, or maybe they did the math on Aurora. I don't know if so. That's impressive. I cannot believe we've tied exactly. I like Strife Zombie Giant Man. That's pretty cool. Man, they just had 1 more point. Like, actually, them having fewer points hurt us here. Drax doesn't see Strife, of course, because also though, if Drax did get buffed by Aurora, he would have been 7, which means Kitty Pride would have buffed him if we'd hit the Iska instead. Hidden? That's not a word. If we'd hit the Iska instead of the Drax, I think he would have gone to 10 on his own, and we would just have 3 extra points, which would have won this game. So that was kind of maybe a 50-50 that lost us the tie there instead. That's crazy work. That's a nutty game to land on a tie after all that, man. That's wild. Okay, Madripoor free points. Let's go, dude. Yes, I love them free Madripoor points. I actually like locations like Madripoor. It's pretty cool. Rewards you playing on curve. I'm gonna sit on the Spider Ham for just a minute. Maybe try to suss out kind of an early game card a little bit. Venus also Madripoor is nuts. Ooh, could do Aunt May's, but we'll just save it for later. Let's go Spider Ham after this turn. Maybe hit something bigger. Oh, indeed, very much bigger. Oh my god, this opponent's deck is so sick, by the way. Oh my god, dude. Blob got discarded! Incredible work! Unbelievable Ramatut, dude. That looked like Kate and Gambit, and yeah, Deafening Chord. Okay. Man, I'm not even mad. That was just wicked cool, dude. Iska going left is maybe sort of kind of good sometimes. Depends on how uncurved the opponent plays, I guess. I don't think Sam's good at this stage. Let's just pull out of the Sam. Next turn, Cosmo, fantastic. Looks okay, though. Lasher's an insane hit. Oh, my God. If that hits Iska in particular, I'm going to get bodied by this Airsham deck right now, dude. Absolutely bodied. Valentina's good, too. Oh, Iska mid sucks. I mean, it does kind of hold it down, but it just would have been so good left, you know? This, to me, sort of feels like you're saying, I'm never going to win left. But you don't want to play Cosmo right because you want to Aurora, you know? Why couldn't the Ham have been hit, not the Venus? This game just gets so different. Ah, man. I don't know if you do Aurora. I'd rather have, like, the Thing, Drax, arguably, but I can't do much with the Drax. Like, Awesome Andy, you also sort of want to get down early, right? But, again, do the points matter? Does Aurora left win you the game? You go to 11, 13, no, and I can't contest it now. I just really, really, really needed Iska to go to the other spot, man. I don't see how we win Aunt May's. I can't believe they discarded the dude that I silenced. Like, how clutch is that? I mean, they gotta be giving up. They gotta be giving up mid, right? So this is now just, can we beat right somehow? I don't see how. Aurora doesn't look good. Andy pushes the points in the wrong spot. Red Hulk, we can see, is just way too big. And there's no way Aurora pulls back the left, right? This is also Only 4 points from Aurora, so that's kind of plus 10. Yeah, there's just no way. They just bodied me, dude. Like, honestly, I'm not... Great way to lose. If you're gonna lose, losing to Rama Tut is the sickest thing. Airship decks don't actually bother me at all, I think. You know, I get it in Conquest. It's impossible in Conquest because that's a format that really demands, you know, knowledge. But hello, opponent. What is up? What is up? Bob first, probably, right? Fist bumps indeed. Thanks for being aware of who I am. One of the few people who's watching Marvel Snap videos these days, or at least my Marvel Snap videos anyway, that is. My views have been down, guys. I mean, I think it's everybody, right? I don't think it's just me, but Marvel Snap just continues to... Oh, we denied the gambit. I love it. Beautiful work. Excellent work. Well, I guess we're activating that sucker. There is not a lot of places to play right now, man. Andy's chill. I guess you can go Bob as well for now. Let's sit on this Fantastic for a minute, load up Murder World. Opponent is getting their Ghost Rider denied. Okay, seems important to them. Jubilee is going to get destroyed from Warrior Falls, but no biggie. They're getting some big dude inevitably. Blade discarding the... Man, that is 2 times I've used Spider-Ham and the card has gotten discarded. I will say, I think I'm kind of relieved by that Blade, though. This appears to be a Hella deck, and they certainly, so far anyway, don't have any big stuff going in their favor. This is kind of an overcommitment, but at the same time, I'm not really expecting... Like, left is, I don't know, just, like, throw stuff down... Destroying a Gambit here is also fine, I think. It's hard to get bigger stuff against a Hella deck, right? And they might just do something here. Oh, Lockjaw would be an insane target. Oh my god, please. Yeah, dude, the poor opponent is just kidding, dude. I would be so tilted if I'm them, dude. Honestly, I'd be so tilted. There's no world where we could play another card and Aurora together, right? So I think we just always save this. Opponent's just done, yeah. Dude, so tilted. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Everything went wrong there. You just save this to load up. Well, I don't know. It does have an activate, so it's like in some ways you want to, but I guess really Zombie Horde's the only thing benefiting unless you get a rock specifically, right? So I think you just save these to go together on the final turn. Because again, well, I guess you could play a Sam. I don't know. It's just that Warrior Falls destroys these a lot of the time. Herbie would have been maybe okay to go left. I don't know. Debatable. Kind of just wanted to dump one more spot, though. And maybe snap Bob around, too. Yeah, Ham early's cool. Herbie certainly on 2. We get our pick of what we want to take. Depending on whether you have like a Venus, whether you have a Zombie Mr. Fantastic. A few things can change that, right? Yeah, let's set up for Bifrost. I'm going to go ahead and rip the Spider-Ham. I don't know. I'm always torn on this. I think theoretically it gets better later, but only in theory. Wow, that's a great hit, though. Okay. Ozymandias denied. Iron Patriot also lined up well here. So you might want to go Andy Bob here just to settle on that Patriot, just to deny that. Just kidding. Captain Bob is better. Herbie points, I don't think we take unless... Well, I don't know. It is really good at Patriot. Rock, we don't know. Like, Mojo World, we're already kind of full. Zombie Mr. Fantastic Rock. We don't have a Mr. Fantastic anyway. I think it's fine to do this. There is no way this Patriot beats this, right? We're developing 10 points this turn. Like, literally impossible, I think, maybe. Lizard, yep, that's not good enough. Denied, Patriot, get wrecked. This deck has so much tempo. Now, Shield here is pretty cool, right? Because I think it'll buff Cap twice this turn, right? I think Cap moves first off Bifrost, and then Shield moves in with it afterwards. I think we get 2 buffs this turn. I think Cap's going to 7 here. It's going to be Techno-Organic Virus, I'm sure. Yeah. So that Cosmo Right's going to deny any sort of virus plays there. We do need to be mindful of having enough points to win Mojo World, not just bodies, because like adding a 4th body here is not going to be challenging for them, right? But we have a pretty good basis of points already, and we can snap out the Bob, and of course Aurora too can hit. Yeah, it does buff Sam again. Nice. Good little bit of tech there, I think. Drax Andy is pretty cool. So we have ongoing activate here. We have activate, end of turn, ongoing, and on reveal mid. So that's pretty good. End of turn can sort of go wherever. Activate can definitely go left. Aurora mid or shield mid both look pretty good. Shield left is also interesting to put an ongoing card left. This might move the Drax mid if they play a big guy. They don't. Okay. Debris, though, does buff the Drax, which is nice. So this is a tough call. Do you want to go... I think you can go shield into Aurora, maybe. What is snapped here? A lot of confidence. Drax can cover left if needed. This is a lot of points right, because it's actually hard for them to add points, because they lose 5 off Atlantis, and I'm adding 6 if Drax doesn't move. If Drax moves, do I cover right? No. Well, maybe Andy's taking me a lot. We're at 4, but that's really 8. Andy's 10. Not quite. There is a chance Drax would move left, and then... I don't know, you could maybe leave Drax to go mid here so that you cover either right or mid. Is this weird? Because he will see Mojo World, right? I could even snap Bob away and abandon mid too, which would be kind of cool. But I think this like Drax coverage is kind of interesting. I don't know though, like I feel like I just want to win mid too, you know? Maybe you just leave the shield. I don't know, that has this problem where Drax can waste left though. I don't know about this, man. It just feels weird not to support Mojo World. Like, I don't know. I think leader is gonna copy an Aurora. Why would you snap on just a leader, I wonder? If you're not even covering... You're just not even covering... Oh yeah, they were snapping Bob away for the tie. I forgot. Oh, once they snap, I forgot Bob's moving from Mojo World. So definitely having the shield there makes sense. I don't even know, man. We just kind of just had good points everywhere. Not even like crazy numbers though, really. This deck kind of has like respectable numbers across the board. Not like crazy numbers. I don't know, man. This feels... I don't know, the confidence on the leader just really surprises me. I don't know what they were thinking there, like why that would be a snap-worthy line. All right, Herbie early's good. Get to see what's up with our bud Herbs. Iska early is also cool, yeah. It's a good little curve. This is our activate, ongoing, end of turn. So we could stack all those together, which with Asteroid M kind of happens anyway. Maybe you put Herbie elsewhere just to give you a little bit more spread. Herbie mid could be good with Rock, actually. That's kind of cool. Ooh, I think you go Venus instead of Cosmo, right? Venus just has way too much upside here. Aurora becomes +3 instead. Lasher for the opponent. Dude, this is my second straight game playing against a Lasher Arishem deck. I mean, I don't think the Lasher was in either case in the deck, but you know what I mean? Like Arishem with a Lasher is pretty wild. Ooh, Venus activate on the... Rock is worth 7. I guess Rock is just worth more, huh? Well, no, not 7. What am I talking about? No, it is worth 7. Yeah, +4, and then, yeah, 7. This is only worth +4, so Rock is better, yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely go Rock. Iska left for the opponent. Good God, dude. This is going to be an Iska face-off. My Iska does benefit a little more because of the Venus. And potentially the awesome Andy. Next turn is Cosmo Andy, maybe? I don't know, dude. The Iska v Iska's in... Oh, my God, dude. Good Lord, man. I could have just played the Iska elsewhere in hindsight, but like, come on, dude. Like, come on, dude. Just, come on, dude. The only 2 cards they've actually played here. You want Horde to go mid super hard, right? You're gonna get Rock next turn. This is activate, activate, end of turn. I mean, you could probably put Zombie Mr. Fantastic here, but This gives you two. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. It's probably a waste. I don't know. Snowguard Hawk. Okay, that's not really relevant right now. Snowguard Bear, also not relevant right now or ever. It's just never relevant. I feel like so rare that it matters. It's happened. Big whiff there. Big whiff there. I mean, it's definitely this, but is it enough? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. Right's kind of strong, but Atlantis could actually be nuts for the opponent. Cosmic Ghost Rider is actually very relevant, but I feel like we're going to be big enough, right? They just didn't really do much mid, man. They kind of just did nothing. Wow, yeah, that was a really, really, really sad final turn for them. Venus was helpful. Like, yeah, it would have been amazing, right? Oh, I was like, why didn't Aurora get buffed? It did. It's just Slasher also equalized that. Yeah, that was a fine win. I mean, that was an airship deck that kind of just crapped out and we just sort of got the points together, you know? Okay, fantastic. Venus. Ooh, Altar of Death. Worth it to get a super early Iska down? To go Iska Ham next turn. I mean, it just depends on what, you know, it just depends. More realistically, it might be nice to get a Horde mid, honestly. Like, maybe you just go that route. I don't know. Like, you need some points mid. Bob, Drax could kind of technically both go there as well, but Drax would be particularly hard to get there, I think. Yeah, Venus, that's fine. Venus Iska left seems pretty good. Like, you expect them to put a lot of points on this Jeff. Killmonger, no. I don't really mind that much. Just kind of wishing I'd put it in Altar of Death instead. They're probably, like we said, gonna have a good lead for this Iska support though, so this is nice. You know, if you win left, there's a good chance you might just also win mid this game, so Iska here is quite nice in that regard. But how hard do you want to do that? You know, like, are you know, is Jeff the only thing they can put here? I think becomes sort of the question. Also, Aurora's probably not that good for us, but we can force a Horde here with Zombie Mr. Fantastic, right? So maybe that's a surprise factor. I think you go that route, yeah. Even though this doesn't really help your Iska much. Still, is this Brood? It is Brood. Okay, that's gonna make mid kind of nigh on impossible to win, right? Because this is only going to be worth 2 points mid. You could do this. It's 3 points here, but this is 0, so it doesn't help. You're not going to get to Andy, of course. You didn't get to Andy here. So you kind of have to win right here, I think. Do you maybe trust Aurora, right? I don't hate it. There's another Brood right, potentially. That's 12, maybe a little more with Jeff. This is sort of 14 points, right? Oh boy. Or no, 15 points, right? That does not feel like enough against Brood. I don't know if we have a choice though. I think it kind of has to be this, right? Yeah, they went super hard right. Yeah, I don't think we have it. 15 just doesn't seem like enough. That's actually kind of irrelevant. That's also just small. I like how small that is. That's a little bigger. That's gonna be too big already. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got bodied. Not even close. All right, Herbie early is good. Drax is also totally fine. Herbie gonna miss a rotation. That can be hurtful. You gotta be careful, because if you get down to a spot where that like final 2 is a 50-50 on one that adds power or energy, you might need to be pretty careful on that. You know what? Let's do these together, although that is 2 activates together, but that's true with any of these 2 drops. I'm just thinking more about max bodies and Muir Island per turn, right? Still an on-reveal here too, so still good for Aurora either way. Again, like we said, 2 bodies is nice. Kid Omega Wild Child Phantom X deck. Actually, Cosmo can sometimes be pretty good against those decks. Spider-Ham can also deny that a little bit. Let's do Drax. I don't know, the problem is, right, like if you give Drax power, it's cool, but he might lose power because you gave him power. But at the same time, like, this is guaranteed versus not guaranteed. Also, like, Phantom X is big enough that Drax would move anyway sometimes. Omega Sentinel currently hits Drax, which, like, it actually would be kind of cool. Like I said, ooh, Thing here might be pretty sweet. And then you just finish on an Aurora. Thing will grab the Omega Sentinel, but for now it deletes the Kid Omega anyway if it doesn't go off this turn. Although, man, it would be nice to do that mid too, delete that Omega Sentinel or Jocasta. We just don't have enough bodies. So hopefully they're relying on that Kid Omega to make a cool play that now they can't. Although I guess it activates their Wild Child anyway. So in some ways the Wild Child probably doesn't care. Do you like a 4-power Iska better or just an Aurora? You probably like an Aurora better, right? Iska's only worth +8. Aurora's worth way more than 8. I think this is probably big enough, but I'm a little nervous. It's really nice that Omega Sentinel is going... Well, actually, is she going to go left still? Yeah, she'll still go left, yeah. God, Jocasta Omega Sentinel, though, is like going to hit right at least a little bit. Prodigy is another chain in there too. Oh god, I think they're gonna be fine, right? We do net a little bit on Muir Island though. Hold up, no, we're fine, we're chilling. Drax also still getting buffed. Polaris has nothing. Yeah, this was totally fine. Really not even that close. Yeah, this went pretty well actually. Pretty chill. Nothing spicy there, but just chill. Yeah, Boardwalk, sure. That's gonna be great for Venus potentially later, yeah. Could even maybe line up Venus and Spider-Ham to both trigger together, which would be totally nuts. Bob here seems good. Let's go ahead and Spider-Ham. I don't know if you wait later or do it now. I honestly have no idea. Kahori, whoa, dude, so much Airshim today. I've been playing a ton of Airshim today. Where'd they all come from? Seems like they popped out of nowhere. Deadlands is amazing for our Venus. Like we said, if these are the low power cards here, whew, Boardwalk is going to be some monster points. Horde also just great for a Venus deck. We are just off to the races here, dude. Like, the opponent's gonna have a hard time. Oh my god, Boardwalk, let's go. Red Guardian on the Hydra Bob doing nothing. I love it. Just absolute garbage. The zombie horde now for the opponent is gonna start stealing Boardwalk, but that's okay. Still happy to get my own zombie horde support here. Oh, opponent's just done already. They're like, can't deal with 2 per turn here, way behind left. Not the strongest opener for an Airshim deck for sure. I get it, I understand. Balin. Vibranium, yeah, that's a body for Aurora. I'll take it all day. Captain, we want to put in a different spot then to spread the ongoings. Hunger Horde. Man, I'm excited to get more Horde cards later. I'm assuming we will in October. It looked like that season was like, they showed something, I think, right? Like, they showed like a season map or something. It sounded like it was going to be Halloween-y, I think. So, probably. Seems like one of those keywords that's been good enough after, you know, I think got some buffs or whatever initially, but it's been good enough, so then, you know, you just revisit it. Venus here can go anywhere. Venus here wants to go right. With priority, I'm a little more tempted to play a Cosmo, just because I think it's slightly more likely you win the Asgard Besiege and then I don't destroy my cards, right? So, because it might, number one, deny an on-reveal that helps them somehow, and then number two, you just don't lose your Sam. So Cosmo's pretty perfect if you win. They are not going for it, okay? So great, Cosmo. They wanted to protect their horde maybe here, but all works out for us either way. Zombie Scarlet Witch left. I mean, I could maybe go for a thing over there at some point. I think in that case, you do maybe go for both your activates here. This could overload you right. I mean, you're probably okay with your horde going right, though, to be honest. You got on reveal, ongoing. It's a little bit of buff, and you're just up by 1,000,000. Yeah, it actually... Well, no, I don't know. I need points mid. I don't need points right, and I think I'll have plenty of space because I'm probably just playing Thing Aurora, right? So let's force the horde mid. Wing beats making the horde bigger. I mean, I don't have to win mid for the record, but you can at least make the opponent nervous for sure. Thing, we want to hit the Scarlet Witch, of course, obviously. If we catch a rock, we're kind of sad. If we catch something else, I guess so be it. But Aurora should be a great finisher here. Sad we didn't get a Venus down, but I think just filling for things sooner rather than later is smart. Want to make sure we're lining that up. Kitty Pride, you know, again, would be a fine hit. Giant Man means we're not hitting him, so... Are we gonna be big enough? Well, we might have to win mid. I don't know, there's so many points here, dude. Hit that Scarlet Witch. Nice! Okay. But we're still just, like, we're not gonna have enough points there, you know? It doesn't feel like Aurora is enough mid either. You're only adding for on reveal ongoing, so you're adding 10 points here. That's 19. You already know you're losing. Are you getting enough points left? No. All these points are shifting elsewhere. I mean, Andy adds a little more mid, but not really enough. I mean, theoretically, I guess they may not have a way to buff their horde, but that seems pretty unlikely. There you go. I think they're just fine here. Yeah, I think they just, like, just numbers win on this one. This might have been a game where you really needed Isco or something. We're getting close left, by the way. Wait, are we going to tie left? Hold up. We just want a tiebreaker then. We're going to tie left with Thing. Oh my god, it's enough. Wow. Wow. They just left me the tiebreaker. Let's go. I did not expect to win this game. Okay, dude. Yeah. They really committed hard mid. I guess they sort of felt like they had to, which is true. Because, well, they could have gotten away with a Kitty Pride mid absorbing man left, actually, because they have 18 and 4, 22. Kitty Pride would have pushed them to 26 to 23, yeah. Tough call for them, but they trusted left. They might have thought, hey, his points are locked, and then kind of forgot about Aurora, basically. But definitely you see that assortment of cards, you should think about Aurora for the reference.